Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I figured since I am making homemade bread that I would turn on the camera and bring you along. I am making honey white loaves. I used to just make a basic bread recipe, but my kids actually, well, two of my kids actually eat bread. The other one does not, usually. But they actually prefer this one, like this more often than I do the other one. If you know how to make bread, then obviously it's just your standard bread recipe. But if you don't, then maybe this video would help you. But I will probably just put the ingredients down in the description box. But I will get started now. Here, let me angle you down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Excuse the pan back there. I have this big bowl that I just put everything in because it's easier for me. But first you need 1¼ cup of warm water. And then to that, okay, so I half the recipe. So it makes 3 loaves, but I only need 2. So yeah, so the recipe will be down in the description box. But if you want to do it like I do it, where I half it, then you can just follow along with what I'm doing. But so 1¼ cups of warm water, and to that goes 2¼ teaspoons of yeast. So excuse the noise in the background. My kids are watching TV. So if you hear something, that's what's going on back there. Okay, and then to this, you will add melted butter. It is 1/4 cup of melted butter. Once this dissolves a little bit more. So hold on, let me see if I can angle this where you can see in the bowl. So once this gets all frothy, whoops, let's move it out. Once this gets all frothy, then you know your yeast is good and you can continue. So 1/4 cup of melted butter goes in. Now let's add 1 egg. So 1/4 cup of honey. Probably should have sprayed that, but I didn't. And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So okay. And then hopefully you probably can't see. Sorry guys, I am learning how to use a tripod and getting the camera where it is aimed correctly, so bear with me as I do more videos. Hopefully I will get better at this. Then 2 cups of flour goes in here, and then mix that, and then once that's done, you will do the remaining. Altogether, it's 4 to 5 cups of flour. I'm just going to add 2 more to this and see if it's good, but usually it is not. Maybe if I put heaping cups, then maybe it will be this time. But so I just get all of this mixed together. Now you just want to make sure that you knead it for 8 minutes. You can also do this in a stand mixer. I just don't have one, so I do it by hand. yeah, so you're just going to knead this until you can push on it and it just kind of bounces back, basically. You just knead it until you push on it and it springs back. That's when you know that you have kneaded it long enough, if you're kneading it by hand. And let's see, form it into a ball and it's pretty smooth. Then you push on it and it comes back. That's what you want. So hopefully you're able to see that. You push on it and it kind of comes back. That's what you want. So when you get done with that, you are going to, I should have done this before, but I did not. You're going to take and grease a bowl, and it is going to rise for an hour. It should be in a warm spot in your kitchen. I just had my oven on, so I will probably sit mine by my oven. And I just throw an old dish rag over it. Because that's really all I have. I don't have tea towels. So I just throw an old dish rag over it and sit it next to my stove. Once that is done rising, I will bring you guys back and we will see how big it's gotten. Okay, y'all, it has been 30 minutes. So to double in size, I don't know if you can tell, once it does that, you will, let me see if I can angle you down so that you can see. You will punch it down. You just roll it out. And in a perfect world, I would have a bread cutter, but I don't. So I use a spatula to cut it in half. I know, it's not... I have said forever I was going to get a bread cutter, but I just haven't. Cut them in half, and then I have 2 greased loaf pans. Okay. You just roll it out to about the length of the pan. So, okay. I'm trying to get it angled where you can see it. Okay, let's see. Can I do this? Okay, so the pan length is about that long, and you just want to get it about the length of the pan. And then you roll it up, pinch the seams together, and tuck in the ends, place it in your pan. These look like little baby loaves. For whatever reason, they don't rise as high as if I were making regular, just plain white and not honey white bread. Maybe it's because I'm not sure why, but that's what it looks like in that one. And then this one, I will switch these out and do the same with this one. Kind of and just roll it up. And then seam side down, pinch the seams together, push the ends together, and put it in your pan. And then this rises, and I think I said when I started it, it's been, maybe I said it's an hour. Hopefully I said it's an hour. I'll look back when I edit this. If not, it's supposed to rise for an hour. Now it rises for half an hour. And then it will be ready to go in the oven. I'm going to let these rise for half an hour, and then I will be back. Alright, y'all, it's actually been an hour because when I checked it at half an hour, they hadn't risen far enough. I will put them over here and I will aim the camera down. And this is what they look like fully risen. About to put them in the oven. And then we will see what they look like when they come out. The bread is done. It is out of the oven. I will try, I know I say that every time, but, and excuse again the mess in the background because I am actually in the middle of getting dinner done. But there is the bread. I'm actually going to take this one out and put it on here. And hold on just 1 second. So that you can see. This smells so good. I love the smell of fresh baked bread. Definitely give it a few minutes to cool before you cut into it. It's so tempting to not. And let's be real, I usually don't wait. But it makes it crumble and it doesn't cut well. But there is all the... Ooh, it looks so good. Sorry, I get excited over the end result. There is, and actually, okay, you guys for sure wait, but I don't want to keep my family waiting for dinner any longer, so I'm actually going to call my son in here to taste test this for you so that you can see. But that is what it looks like. It's awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna just call my son in here. Okay, so Connor is going to taste it for y'all. Alright, Connor, what do you think? Does it get your approval?
Yes.
Yes, is it good?
Yes. No.
It's good?
That's very good.
Alright guys, well, I hope this video, you enjoyed it. And I hope if you make it, definitely let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you on the next one.